Now this is basically I'm doing reactions to a lot of religions. I'm just going to basically do a list of religions and I'm going to react to them, say what I like about them, what I dislike, how they should be changed, basically just judge them, which is kind of bad, but it's just who I am. I just judge everything. Alright, so the one I'm going to do today is paganism. Now, paganism is my path, so, as you can probably know, there's not going to be many things I'm going to, judge about it. But there is a couple of things that do get me a bit, especially when it started. Now, two of the main people I've disliked out of paganism is Aleister Crowley, because it's been known that he abuses women, and although his path is probably a good path, he just doesn't seem, he isn't that nice at all. Well, he was, he's gone now, but And another is Gerald Garner. Although I respect him, for either reviving or creating the Wiccan religion. I don't know which he's done, but he's done one of them. And I respect him for that, but the problem is, basically, he loves the goddess and stuff. Well, he did. He's gone too. A lot of gone people that I dislike. But he likes goddess and everything, but he was homophobic, which really got me when a lot of people now from the LGBT community have started becoming active in paganism, because either the existence of a goddess as well as a goddess appeal to them, or just that the fact that there's also Dianic Wicca, which is a women, well, it's supposed to be a women only, but a few men have joined, and of course that has made it a lot of people, well, it hasn't turned people into lesbians, but a lot of people in those covens have, lesbian reactions, or just are lesbian. It's just one of those things. It's like, if you go into a Muslim community, you might find a lot more people who are, let's just say, Middle Eastern. It's not like I'm trying to be discriminated or judging about it, but that's the thing. There's always going to be a large minority in a group. So yeah, I dislike Gerald Garner for the fact that he was homophobic and would not allow gay people to join his covens, because he only wanted it to be man and woman, how he believed it was intended. So that really affected me. Also, a lot of pagan reactions, I think, have really got me, because some pagans are really defensive. I can understand with the discrimination that goes around, but to the point where I've seen them becoming like this is ridiculous. Some of them will shout at me, for abuse, for what I'm talking about and my beliefs, which can be really, obviously, bad, really. It's not a good thing to have, when you're joining such a peaceful group. Okay, so enough with the bad stuff. It's time to start with the good stuff. Good stuff about paganism is, it's not male dominant. That is one thing I love about it. There's some that, it's not monotheistic around a male, depiction of a god. It's not all just, this is the one god, you must worship this, like a few others. And that's the thing that I respect about paganism, for the fact that there is a goddess. Some pagan beliefs have, just like one belief, and that's just it's the goddess. There's no god in there. There's just the goddess, and I think, alright, yeah. But I like the idea of duality and an equal sense between the goddess and God. No one's higher than the other. What else do I like? I like the fact that it's not dogmatic. There's no, like the Vatican, the Church as the Vatican. There's none of that. They're not all under one banner, which I like a lot. And I think that's the difficult thing with a lot of pagan groups. You get a lot of pagan churches in America, and it's difficult for them because they have to create their churches without seeming dogmatic or having a hierarchy. That's something else, actually. In Wicca, in their covens, they don't have a hierarchy. Well, no wait, Wicca in general doesn't have an hierarchy, but when you come into the covens, it's supposed to be that they have a created hierarchy. So they would have the high priests and priestesses, and then they would have just the priestess and priestesses, and then maybe the 3 degrees of people, the neophytes, the students. You'd always set out into different orders, which although it works and it's more sustainable in that way, I just like the fact that because they contradict themselves, because that is a hierarchy. But yeah, they're the 2 main reasons. I just love the feel of it, when you do the rituals, and then, like maybe perhaps an Asatru blot, I think it is, or bloat. Yeah, the feel of that is just wonderful. Or a Wiccan ritual, a pagan passage of life. Any pagan ritual I've ever done, I've always got that spark from it. And then there's the idea of everything's interconnected, which I love, because you look at science from a Wiccan point of view, or a pagan point of view, or an Asatru, maybe even Phalemite. It just goes, it connects, it works. It's like having an engine of a car and those pieces all go together. Okay, so this is my reaction to paganism. Enjoy, subscribe, like, comment if you have any, alternative or differing views on this. But this is just a start off, so goodbye for now.